Hey everybody, this is PJ Riley from Lancaster Archery with a product review for you. Today we're going to be talking to you about the HHA Optimizer Tetra Tournament Edition. Great sight from HHA with a ton of features built into it. First off, most obvious thing is this is a single pin sight, and you've got a wheel on the outside here that will allow you to move up and down for your distance. This wheel has a lock on it, so if I lock it into place, the wheel doesn't turn. Obviously that's great for once you get your pin set where you want it. Sight tapes, they're going to wrap around the outside there to get your yardage. The sight comes with a ton of sight tapes. There's probably one in here that's going to match the speed of your bow, but it does give you lots of options to try and find a tape that will work for you. Some other things you're going to notice. This scope here is 2 inches, so what we're looking at is the XL version of this sight. There is also a standard version where the scope is 1 5/8 inches. So if you like a bigger scope, there's a XL for you. If you like a smaller one, 1 5/8, you can go with the standard version. The bar here on the Tournament Edition is like a lot of tournament sights in that you've got these detents here, so you can change the length of the sight bar to suit what you want. It basically goes from 4 inches to 8 inches, depending on what you like. Obviously, the farther you get the pin away from your face, the more precise you can be with your aiming. That's one of the features people like. It's got a big knob here with a Teflon tip on there to lock into these detents. This is easy for your hands, but sometimes it can get in the way of a quiver if you're going to use this for bow hunting. So you're also going to get this set screw here. You just take this knob off, put the set screw in, now there's no knob in the way. Now, one of the really great things about this sight, sometimes the adjustment wheel on single pin sights can get in the way of quiver mounts. And then you have to have your quiver extended real far out from the bow to get out past the wheel. Well, as far forward as this wheel is, it's not going to get in the way of your quiver mount. On the bracket here, you would use these 2 holes to mount your quiver, and you're just not going to come into contact with that wheel at all, so you can have that quiver sit nice and tight against the bow. Some other features. On the top here, we've got the rheostat ring, so if it's super bright out, you can push the rheostat forward and cover up the fiber. If it's a little dark and you need some more light, you can push this forward, and now all your fiber is exposed to the light. That's going to transmit to the point there, and you can just play with that to get it set exactly where you want it. These sights come in versions that are called 5519 and 5510. That last number refers to the size of the pin sizing. So in here right now, this is the 5510, so we've got a 10,000th pin in there. The 19 would be a 19,000th. If you like a little larger pin, you would go for that one. Some more features. We've got locking knobs. This has a micro adjust for windage just by turning this knob. That's real handy for when you're dialing in, getting it sighted. And then once you've got it where you want it, just lock that in place, and now it doesn't move. The windage will not move. It's got adjustments so that you can level the 2nd and 3rd axis. These screws right here are going to allow you to set your 2nd axis. That's going to be the scope pivoting this way. On the front here, if I were to loosen this, I could set my 3rd axis, and that's going to bring the scope like it's a door to get that level however you need it. It's great to be able to have those adjustments so you can level your scope. Nice brass teeth here for moving the scope up and down, as you can see. It's a real smooth wheel, so it's not going to stick when you're trying to get it to the sight that you want it. and it's just really well built. The teeth engage solid in there. nice feature from HHA. So that is the Optimizer Tetra Tournament Edition from HHA. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And as always, if you have any questions, you can visit us at LancasterArchery.com.